Hey guys, Bart Simpson 67543 here, and so what you're seeing on the camera right now is my new computer. It's an HP Pavilion a1210n. It's from about 2005, and here's a little up close view on it, on the front of it. So it has a 3500 AMD Athlon 64 processor, 512 megs of memory, 200 gigabyte SATA hard drive, that was a little cutting edge for 2005 because I know SATA came out in 2003. So integrated ATI Radeon Express 200 graphics, and it's got a lot of different amenities, and I'll go through those in a minute. But there is one thing that I really do not like about this computer, and I don't know if you can get a full profile here because I just kind of have my MacBook on the table in front of it, so it's a little weird, but you can see it. There is one thing that I really don't like about this computer, and it's really the main letdown of the computer, and that is the amount of RAM it has. It only has 512 megabytes. Okay, and that is not a lot of RAM at all. That is horribly, horribly, tremendously slow. It's seriously, to load up this computer onto this monitor over here, which right now has Adobe Flash Player update message on it, which I'll X out of in a minute. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. It's incredibly slow. So I am in the process of purchasing more RAM. I talked to a guy on the phone who runs the computer store here in town, or one of the computer stores in my town, and he said that yeah, for Windows XP from about 2005, you're going to want at least a gigabyte. So if I can get a gigabyte of RAM, then I'll have a gig and a half, and I should be set, and I can always get more if I need it. The problem is, this is, even though this is from 2005, it uses DDR RAM, not DDR2 or DDR3. That shit doesn't fit in my computer. It uses regular, I believe it's 184 pin DDR RAM. Okay, and that stuff is really hard to find nowadays. Okay, you can't just walk into your Best Buy or Walmart and get DDR RAM. It's not possible. Here, I'll have the computer facing me if it wants to stay. So yeah, that's one of the big problems I'm having right now. So like I said, you can't just walk into your Walmart or your Target or your Best Buy and just expect to be able to get DDR RAM anymore, because that's just not the case. The RAM they're going to try and sell you will be probably DDR2, which looks like this, and it has two of these little notches in it. I believe this is DDR2 anyway. This is PC133. So that's what that'll look like. Or they'll try and sell you DDR3, which only has one of these pins. And I know what you're thinking, that this would work in a DDR1 slot that has only one pin. No, it doesn't, because if you see, here's the front side. If you see the placement of this little notch here, this is where it is in DDR3. DDR regular, it's literally like right here. So it just misses it by about a millimeter that it won't fit. And that, when I found that out, that pissed me off to no end, believe me. That made me very, very mad. So I talked to this guy about getting more DDR RAM, and he said he could sell me a gig for about $25, and I'm like, all right, well, There are 3 computer stores in town, and this is the only guy who has it, so I mean, just take it or leave it. And I don't really want to buy on eBay because I don't really want to pay this amount of money and then, have it, wait forever for it. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna buy some for 25 bucks, and I'll just stick it in the machine, and I'll make an update video when it gets done. So, yeah, please subscribe.